everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing, no, don't leave, come here. We are going to be talking about my dog. This is Maple. No, we're not going to be talking about her, but you know, she's my baby. Yeah, okay, anyway, sorry. Today we're going to be doing an updated what's in my bag. And the first time I did this video, actually the first and only time prior to today, was I believe March of last year. So it's been almost a year since I have done this video and quite a bit has changed. I'm using a new bag, which it's not new, but I switched it out from the old one that I had in that video. But yeah, I just figured I'd sit down and do this video for you today because I know it's personally one of my favorite videos to watch. I love seeing how people organize their bags and what they bring with them on a daily basis. So if you were curious to see what I'm carrying in my bag currently, don't forget to please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get on into it. So this is a different bag from the one I featured in my last video. This is what I'm currently carrying with me on a daily basis to work. This is a Celine luggage tote. This was a gift for my mom when I graduated college 2 years ago. And I never really got the chance to carry it around on a daily basis because I was carrying my bigger Louis Vuitton bag. And on weekends, I would carry a crossbody because I don't really feel the need to carry around my work essentials on weekends when really all I need is like my keys and my wallet and my cell phone. I really do like this bag. I don't like that it doesn't have a strap, but I guess on a daily basis, I just carry it like this by the handles or I put it on my wrist and that's fine. This actually can store a whole lot. They have different sizes of luggage totes. This is like the medium size, if you will. The smaller one, the smallest one is like crossbody form, so they do have like a strap, but this one is like the medium one that you just carry it around truly as like a tote, and it can fit quite a bit in here. So I'm just gonna start pulling things out and showing you how I store things in this bag and what my process is behind it. So first things first, I cannot live without my planner. This is the same brand of planner as I featured in last year's video. Come to think of it, matches my bag, which was totally unintentional. This is the best planner ever. This is by Day Designer, and I have this size because it fits perfectly in my purse. I love how you have tabbed calendar views, but my favorite thing about this planner, not only is it organized by weeks, like you have your week view here, it has a place where you can write what you're doing through the day, like a calendar reference, and it has a to-do list as well. So that was really the selling point of this planner to me, and I've been using this brand for a couple years now, and I love it, and it fits perfectly in my bag. Next up, we have an essential that I'm going to be talking about in my January favorites. This is hand cream. I pretty much carry any hand cream. For a while I was carrying this one that I spoke about in my November favorites, but this is the one I'm currently carrying right now. This is the Kale Polish Snickerdoodle hand cream. I'm a fan of their almond scent as well, and I just love using this hand cream, and I love keeping it in my purse because, as you can see, it's a longer and bigger tube than this one, so it's much easier to fish out. I don't have to go digging around for it. And I'll usually store it upside down like this so it doesn't like pour out, like gravity doesn't make everything just like sink to the bottom. So I'll just store it like right here on the side, and I can just grab it whenever. Next up, we have something that everybody has to have. Well, not has to, but I mean, I personally carry this around everywhere. This is a wallet. This is different from the Louis Vuitton wallet that I think I featured in my last What's in My Bag. This is a smaller Tory Burch wallet, and I really do like this wallet because this fits in so many different purses. Like I can just throw this from this purse to a crossbody to a small clutch. It fits so well everywhere. This was a gift from my aunt, I think 2 or 3 years ago, and it's still going really strong. I love this wallet. It's just so easy to carry and just throw in the bag, and I can find it all the time. It's great. By the way, everything I'm showing you right now is in the main compartment, so that's why I'm just kind of like talking about things randomly. But once we get into pockets, I will show you what I store in like the little pocket sections that are provided in this bag. I also carry gloves this time of year. This is a pair that I got at Big Five recently. It's just a pair of standard black knit gloves. And the reason why I carry these in my bag is because Vegas gets extremely cold during the winter. It can get down to the 30s. And it actually was snowing recently. So yeah. Contrary to popular belief, Vegas has seasons, and summer is really hot, but winter is very cold. So yeah, that's just what it is. It is still the desert, so it is still very dry. There are winds that come through every once in a while. So I like to throw these on when I feel like, you know, my hands are really cold and I can't like type, or my hands are really dry and I want to just like put something on after I put on lotion because I want to kind of like seal everything in, if that makes sense. Next up, we have Excedrin, which is not really something that I guess, I don't know if people talk about like these kind of essentials, but I'm just going to go ahead and share everything with you because I feel like that's the most like authentic, bona fide experience. But Excedrin is something that I really, really rely on. I'm someone who gets migraines quite often, unfortunately, and I get ocular migraines. And if you don't know what ocular migraines are, basically it's kind of like when you have a migraine, but also it comes with blind spots in your vision, and there's no real rhyme or reason as to why you get them. They just kind of come when they want and they kind of leave when they want. You can't really help the process too much, but I have found that taking Excedrin while that occurs helps the headache part of it go away. So even if the aura blind spots kind of like linger on for a while, I know they'll eventually leave with this, and it doesn't last more than half an hour usually. So Excedrin is a must. I carry it with me at all times because to me that is like my staple. I don't use Advil, I don't use ibuprofen. Typically if something's hurting, it's my head, and Excedrin is like the only thing that truly gets rid of it for me. Okay, next up we have my keys, which are very not exciting, but I just throw them in my bag, which I actually want to think of a better way to kind of store my keys in my bag because oftentimes this is the item that I will dig around for. So yeah, I keep crackers. These are just regular crackers. They're kind of like peanut butter crackers. I bought a huge pack from Sam's Club of like all different kinds of crackers, and I just like to keep at least one thing. So either it's like these set of crackers or almond butter biscuits, which are really, really good. Sometimes I'll keep those in my bag. I just like to carry like one snack at all times in my bag. It's kind of like emergency food. So if I'm on the road and I'm starving and I haven't eaten in like 9 hours, or if you know, I just don't have anything else, I have a snack. I have a lot of hair ties just laying around, floating around, which I'm going to put them back in my bathroom. A lot of days I will start out by wearing a hair tie and I'll get tired of it, so I'll take out my hair and the hair tie will consequently just float around in my bag, only for me to collect after like 2 weeks and put them back in my bathroom for me to start that cycle all over again. So I always gotta have hair ties floating around. They're very useful for a variety of reasons, but obviously my hair is very long and I like to tie it up. All right, last thing in the main compartment is a smaller compartment, and I think I may have featured something similar to this in my last bag. It's very important to me. This is probably what sets my main everyday work bag apart from like a small crossbody. Obviously, a purse within a purse isn't going to fit within a crossbody, but this is a very important essential bag for me. This is like my emergency travel, not emergency, but this is like my travel size toiletry kit. Got this little thing at H&M for like $5. It's very cheap. You can get this kind of bag anywhere. I highly suggest getting it for your bag because it allows you to store all of your essentials in one place. So for example, this is what I have in this bag. I have travel size Mario Badescu facial spray. Every day at work, if I'm touching up with powder, I always spray my face with this. Or if I just want like a little pick-me-up, this is like the best thing ever, and it's so travel friendly. I love how invigorating it is. It makes my skin feel nice. It smells really great. It's a great pick-me-up. I definitely recommend it. And the powder that I will use is this. This is like a tiny $2 e.l.f. powder. It's the Prime and Stay Finishing Powder by e.l.f. It's just a small, like, flesh-toned powder that I use. The packaging is falling apart, but I will literally just take this kabuki brush, which is by EcoTools. It's like a retractable face kabuki brush. I will just stamp this in here, touch up my T-zone, my oily areas, and then spray my face with this, and it's like my touch-up dream. It's so convenient to carry this with me, and I think it's absolutely necessary. And then I have a bunch of tampons, obviously, because we have no shame here. Get that time of the month, so it's important to be prepared, especially at work. They come in handy. Here on hand sanitizer, I love Bath & Body Works, as you guys know, and I'm always carrying around a small version of hand sanitizer in my little purse because it's just necessary. And then I have a mascara, a travel size mascara, when I'm really rushing out the door in the morning. I won't put on any makeup, so I rely on this little bag to give me the bare minimum. I have 4 mini lipsticks that I carry around with me because these are staples for my life. This is one of my favorite lipsticks of all time. This is not a mini version, but this is H&M Wellies in Tweed. Looks like this. It's just a beautiful brown rose chestnut color. So pretty. Such a nice true cream formula. It's amazing. I have this small Bite Beauty lipstick in the shade Chai. This is more of like a matte formula, but it's very creamy. And it's like a pinkish mauve, deeper mauve, reddish, brownish shade. And then I have this Tarte little Rainforest of the Sea lipstick in the shade Cabana Boy. This is more of like a true cool toned pinkish mauve. So as you see, I have quite a few shades for different moods or different looks. And then I have this non-cruelty free Makeup Forever lipstick that I got as like a point perk one year. But this is like one of my favorite colors ever. I want to find a cruelty free dupe for it. So if you know of a cruelty free dupe for Makeup Forever N9 Rouge Artist Natural Lipstick, please let me know. This is truly like my perfect lips but better shade. It's really good and I need to find a cruelty-free dupe. Okay, and then we have Tide to Go because this is an essential for me if I'm eating at work, if I'm drinking at work and I spill on my suit, my blazer, my blouse. This comes in handy and I think it's essential for me to carry everywhere I go because you never know when you're gonna get a stain. And yeah, that is it for this bag, little bag situation right here. I'm gonna just go ahead and put everything back in and then we'll move on. Now it's time to talk about the other pouches. And I gotta say, this bag doesn't have that many inner pouches. You can see there's one zip up here. And then on this side, there's like a little cell phone case and then a bigger kind of like slot right here. But I do want to point out 2 highlights of this bag that I think are great. First of all, it has this little glasses hook right here, so you can put your sunglasses or your eyeglasses in there. Like, you can just fold it over. I'll show you. So in case you don't want to store your glasses in your bag, you just take it like this, put it like this, and it folds over and it holds it perfectly. So I love this feature because a lot of bags don't have that, and I know it may seem trivial, but to me I think it's really, really cool. And another thing that I love is this little zip up pouch right here. You may be thinking like, what can this store? But this is perfect for parking tickets, for little notes, because you can just stick this in here, even hair ties, because I got a couple of them in here. You can store a lot of really small things that you would otherwise lose right in here. And every time I go out and I have to pull a parking ticket, I will always put it in here because I know exactly where it is. I can readily get it and it's amazing. So yeah, I love that too. Okay, so to be honest, I don't have anything in this pouch right here, but here is where I keep 3 things. I keep more of my readily used lip products in this pouch because I know I showed you I have a lot of lipsticks and stuff in the big pouch within my bag. This is where I just keep things that I use all the time. So breath spray, extremely important. We never want to go anywhere with bad breath, so absolutely essential. This is the Frank Body Lip Tint in the shade Send Nudes. You guys know I spoke about this in my November favorites. This is like a nice glossy balm. It's just perfect for quick touch-ups, requires minimal effort, so I always keep this kind of at the forefront. And then I have this Bite Beauty lip gloss in the shade Current. This is just a nice lip gloss. It's pretty sticky, but I just love the color and I love how small it is and it fits perfectly in this pouch. So if I'm looking for a more glossy formula that's sticky and will last, I'll reach for this in that little pouch. Okay, and then moving on to the last pouch, which is this zipper one right here. To be honest, I don't really keep that many things. I keep pepper spray. This is a lipstick pepper spray. It's a little bit more inconspicuous than a regular full-on mace pepper spray that's like black and with a red little thing. So I just like it because it's also way more cute to carry around. So yeah. And then I have a pen. Actually, I have 2 pens in here. Pens are extremely important to carry around. In my opinion, you never know when you're going to need to write something down. And in my opinion, you should always carry a pen around. I have my name badge from when I worked New Year's Eve at a party. Wish I should put this back at my desk, but yeah, this is my little name badge. Nothing really exciting. And then last but not least, in this, besides this little like Celine envelope thingy that comes with the bag, I have a little compact mirror that's truly great. It's so flat and small and compact. It's perfect to carry around. It's a really nice mirror. It gives you a whole square, so you never know when you need it for touch-ups and things like that. So I always carry this with me in here. Okay, everyone, and that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed digging through my bag with me. Let me know what's essential in your everyday bag. Not like your weekend crossbody or your going out crossbody, but your like big daddy purse. I want to know what works for you. If you have any organizational tips that you might want to share with the rest of us, definitely let me know in the comments below. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you would like to see next, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And hopefully I will see you in my next one. Mwah! Bye!